Before we get into all the dating tips and how to meet girls, you need to have your communication squared away, meaning email and phone.
But before you travel to the Philippines and try to use your American phone or your American carrier phone in the Philippines, make sure the phone is unlocked, because if you use a foreign SIM card in your locked phone, it won't let you use the local phone service. So you need to either call your phone company and argue with them to release and unlock your phone. Sometimes that can be a bit of a headache or a bit of a hassle. So I recommend just pay $20 or so to a unlock service company. See the link below this video for a hassle-free unlocking of the phone. When you got this done, you can easily add a foreign SIM card to your phone, and your phone is good to go in a foreign country. Don't ever start using your phone with roaming charges from your carrier in the US or some other country. It gets very expensive. And please don't fall into the trap of buying a SIM card at the Manila airport, at the Globe counter or the Smart counter. They are not familiar with all the latest promo plans, even though they are very friendly and very customer oriented. Don't do it. Just go to the Globe office in downtown Makati and get the very latest and the best prices and the optimum plan for your schedule. Just tell them you're going to be in town for 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month, and they will tell you what the best plan is. What many people don't realize is that they have very fast free internet at the Manila airport, so you don't need a SIM card or a phone plan working when you arrive at the Manila airport. You can just use the free internet that is there to order like a grab car, or even call your loved ones on Facebook or whatever. You can do all that for free at the airport. You don't need to buy a SIM card or put load on your phone. The word load in the Philippines means basically prepaid calls and internet added to your phone so you can use it.
After you pick up your luggage in the Manila airport, proceed to the grab car terminal outside the airport. Since Uber was purchased by GrabCar in 2018, Uber is no longer available in the Philippines. I recommend you download the GrabCar app on your phone before you arrive in the Philippines. Then you can simply use the free Wi-Fi in the Manila airport. And if you have any questions of hailing a GrabCar in the Manila airport, the staff at the GrabCar desk will be very happy to help you. It will cost about 250 pesos from Manila airport to downtown Makati.
So when you buy your SIM card, you should always go to a Globe office in downtown Makati, if you're staying in Makati. And you should ask for the latest promotional packages. They sometimes have very, very big discounts, and you have to code in a special code on your phone after you load your phone with, for example, 500 pesos. The one I like, please see the description below this video, is a plan where you load your phone with 500 pesos and they send a special code off to the Globe Center, and your phone is now unlimited internet, unlimited texting, unlimited calls. Keep in mind that unlimited in the Philippines is not like in other countries, where it means you can use your internet and phone for as much as you want. They have something called a fair use policy, and what that basically means in plain English is you can use unlimited up to 800 megabytes per day. Once you get to 800 megabytes and it resets at midnight, you will be throttled back to probably 2G or 3D speeds, which is like almost like in the Stone Ages. You can just give up trying to access Facebook or YouTube or any other internet services. So you're good to go as long as you use less than 800 megabytes per day. Just get the plan that costs 500 pesos and it lasts you for 15 days, I think, or two weeks, which is good. For a month's use. You will be paying about 1,000 pesos, which is about US $20.
And don't buy any of the Globe Telecom data packages that includes a fixed amount of data. For example, this GoSurf 299 is valid for 30 days, but it only includes 2 gigabytes of data. If you're like me, you'll be spending close to 1 gigabyte of data per day browsing some YouTube videos and Facebook browsing and other things. So the better option is to buy a combo package of unlimited internet and unlimited messaging and unlimited calls to other people on the Globe Telecom network. They keep changing these names of these different packages, so you won't be able to find out by going to a 7-Eleven or some small grocery convenience store and buying load for your phone. You need to go to a Globe office and ask them what is the latest and greatest best deal for a traveler that needs, say, 15 days of unlimited internet, unlimited calls, unlimited messaging, and they'll give you the number. They'll be very helpful. They even load it on your phone for you, type in the correct numbers. You just give them the money and you're good to go.
And in the Philippines, there are two companies that are kind of leapfrogging each other each year. Right now it's Globe Telecommunications that's in the lead, has the most subscribers. But Smart is a close second. And in the Makati area, it seems to be that Globe Telecommunications are very strong in their coverage. So that is what I recommend you would get if you live in the central area of Makati, especially Legazpi village. Perhaps it is not so surprising of the speed coverage in the central Makati area when you realize that a lot of the properties here are owned by Ayala Corporation. That is originally a European family that has done very well in the Philippines and has a major, well, not a major, but they have a big percentage ownership in Globe Telecom. What I learned from my friend Murray, who has lived in the Philippines for about 40 years, he told me that it's not the Filipino government officials that are running the country. It's actually some of the very rich European settlers that came here hundreds of years ago. And as a side point, it sometimes surprises me to learn when I talk to the local Filipinos about their own history. They do not seem to know much about that the Spanish occupied the Philippines for 350 years, and when I asked them why are there so many Spanish names on the streets and Spanish family names, they frequently just stare blankly at me. But luckily the Filipinos are very welcoming towards Americans. Not sure if it's because the Americans kicked out the Spanish forces in 1898, or if it's from thinking all Americans are rich, or if it's from the period of about 50 years from 1901 when the Americans were basically running the Philippines, and the Philippines was basically a colony of the United States until 1945 when the Philippines was given back to the Filipino people. In the Salceda village area, the Globe telecommunication signal is not as good, but you can have a backup with a smart communication SIM card if you live more closer to the or in the Salceda village area. So that's about it for the communication advice. Just make sure you have full internet connection 24 hours a day on your phone, because Filipinos can actually send text messages on Facebook and Viber without having an internet connection. Not sure how that works, but you will be able to receive text messages from them. They can't call you, they can't send you images, but it is important that you have an internet connection and that you can receive these messages. If you're trying to meet somebody, you don't want to go home and connect to your Wi-Fi just to be able to find out somebody's going to be late to meet you, etc. So there you have it. That's the advice for staying in touch and meeting lots of people.